And here I am. No distractions.
ID acknowledged. Welcome, Fia Quinn.
I've researched everything I need to know about this creep. I don't need a babysitter.
Well, speak of the devil.
I've been called a devil more than enough recently, thank you.
Huh?
Never mind. Long story.
Fia, this is Hana Tanaka.
Detective Hana Tanaka. I'm not retired yet.
Pleasure to meet you.
You look tired. You sure you're up for this?
I'm fine.
If you say so. Anyway, like I was telling your colleague here, every cop's got their white whale. The one case they could never solve. 60 years ago, my best friend Yvonne was murdered. I discovered the body myself. Nobody found the guy who did it. Nobody even tried. Until now.
Nobody tried to solve it. Why?
Because something happened 5 hours after I found the body. A little something called 2 planes hitting the World Trade Center.
Ah,
The NYPD was a bit preoccupied for a while. Procedure went out the window, no evidence was logged, no leads were followed. But by the time things settled down, the trail was cold. Just one more sad story in a day full of countless more.
I'm sorry about your friend.
Yeah, well, thanks. But it won't matter soon, because we're gonna fix it.
So you want to solve your friend's murder?
Solve it? No. That's already been done. I don't need to solve it. I want to stop it.
The murder's been solved? I thought you said there wasn't an investigation.
There wasn't. The scumbag was arrested 5 years ago. He wrote a tell-all book from prison. 50 years behind the trigger. The memoirs of Nick Cord. The blasting socket confessed. Yvonne was one of his very first kills.
Well, it's clear what needs to be done. We stopped this Nick Cord from killing your friend Yvonne.
Like we said back in my day. Duh.
Just one thing to be aware of. His impact ranking is medium. So your goal is to stop him, not kill him.
Yeah, I know. I don't like it, but I know.
Right, so shall we be off?
Chapter 5, time 11. Nice. Well, not nice, but you know what I mean. Chelsea, September 10, 2001, 7:04 p.m.
Wow, nice choice for a landing spot.
Thanks. I had a feeling you'd like it.
Going local now. Not bad. But it is raining. Could you...
Sure. Let me adjust the settings.
Much better. Thanks. Go on, send her through. Welcome to 2001, Miss Tanaka. You alright?
Sure, I'm fine. I'm always fine. So we're here?
Look behind you.
Huh. Yeah, we're here. Can't dispute evidence like that. Huh. I thought I'd feel something.
Something? Like what?
I don't know. Like tension in the air. This whole city, the whole world, is about to completely change. But it's just a normal day.
Tomorrow is the day that everything changes. Not today.
Yeah, one day at a time. Just like police work. Gotta stay dispassionate. Keep that distance. That's how you get through it.
No distractions, you mean?
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to work.
And does it?
Would I be here if it did? Anyway, I'm ready when you are.
Do you need help getting down?
I guarantee I've climbed up and down more fire escapes than you. Out of my way. Let me go first.
Hannah?
I'm alright. Just a bit of deja vu. I still remember where I found her. She was right here, against the wall. Shot once in the back, and once in the back of the head. I could smell her brains. I didn't even know brains could smell. And I threw up, right about here. So much for preserving the crime scene. Not that it mattered. 5 hours later, the whole world changed. One little homicide seemed so inconsequential in the face of all that.
That must have been terrible.
I want to say I wasn't ready, but how could anyone be ready for that? I was naive as hell. Not every case gets priority, I get that. But this one, it didn't even have a chance. Never forget, they said. Well, I didn't, and here I am.
I am unsure where to go. I should ask Hannah for the address. Hannah?
Huh? Yeah?
You said you discovered the body. What were you doing here?
This block was part of my regular rounds. Yvonne lived in the neighborhood, too. She said it was just a coincidence, but I think she just wanted to be near me. At least, that's what I'd like to believe.
Do you have any theories about why Yvonne was killed?
So many you have no idea. There's no evidence for any of them. But the why doesn't matter anymore. I just care about if.
I know that the murder wasn't investigated, but surely you looked into it yourself.
I was a fresh-faced beat cop. You think I had the clout to go off on my own? By the time I rose through the ranks, the case was too cold, and the world had changed.
What was the alley like when you found it?
About the same, aside from Yvonne's body and the smell. Yvonne had her wallet, about $80 in it, a few credit cards. She was wearing a silver necklace and her wedding ring.
So Nick Cord's motive wasn't robbery?
Sure. We know that now, thanks to his confession. We didn't know it then, not for certain.
What did Nick Cord's confession actually say?
Here, I have a copy handy. You should probably read it.
50 years behind the trigger, the Nick Cord interview, as seen on the Good Morning Show with Celia Anderson. Any relation to Joe Anderson? Original air date May 23rd, 2055. Virtual transcript. Let's talk about those early days, Mr. Ford. Who was your first kill? If you mean a kill I got paid for, that would be Yvonne Lazadi. You remember her name? I remember them all. Why did you kill her? No idea, I didn't ask. I got a list of names. She was second on the list, so I did her first. Why? Because the first wasn't where they said she'd be. Doesn't matter? Not at all. So how did you do the deed? Pretty standard stuff. Followed her until there wasn't anyone around. Pulled her into an alley. Pop, done, got paid. That sounds extremely risky. You weren't worried about getting caught? I was young and cocky, sure, but getting caught? You know what happened the next day, right?
Nick Cord was a killer for hire. What did your friend get mixed up in?
Don't know. Doesn't matter. We stop Nick, Yvonne doesn't die.
So I suppose we wait here.
Huh?
It's where the murder was committed, and we know roughly when it happened. So my assumption was that we'd just wait.
Wait, huh? I suppose that's one option. But come on. I'm an old lady. You're untrained. 100 things could go wrong.
I've held my own in worse situations.
While holding that fancy weapon of yours, no doubt. Pew.
Not every time.
We only get one shot at this, so we hit him where he lives.
His archive data has been redacted. We don't know where he lived.
Please, you forget who you're talking to. Collect enough favors, and nothing stays redacted for long. He lives in a cheap room in some dinky brownstone called the Essex House. It's not far.
Wherever I've seen that name before, Essex House.
Let's get back to it, shall we?
Yeah. No sense wool gathering. This friggin' rain. They always talk about how the attack happened under a clear blue sky. They never talk about the day before.
You want us to print you out an umbrella? Or a hood?
Nah, I'm fine. Let's just keep moving. Right, this is it. Stand back. Be ready for anything.
Remember, no killing.
Jesus, I'm not some trigger-happy greenhorn. Just let me do the talking, okay?
Yeah,
Good evening, sir. Are you Nick Cord?
that's me.
Good to know.
Are you satisfied?
Bastard went down like a sack of bricks. Who knew he had such a glass jaw? Now get in here before someone sees us, and find something to restrain him with. There, all tucked in. He's not going anywhere.
Well, Noz, what's the verdict?
Checking.
Well,
It looks like there were a few ripples, but only marginal ones.
marginal.
Meaning nothing worth mentioning has changed. Yvonne Lazati is still found murdered in that alley. I'm sorry to tell you this, Detective, but we might have the wrong guy.
That's impossible. I don't understand. How?
Maybe that's not Nick? How do you know that's Nick?
Are you absolutely sure that we have the right man?
Positive. He confessed. He knew Yvonne's name. He knew the alley where she was killed. He knew exactly where on the body the bullets were. But he was over 80 years old when he made that confession. People get confused at that age, even with the Anderson treatments. Blast it all. There's only one way to be completely sure. We need to kill him.
No.
Come on. If we kill him and Yvonne lives, we know we've got the right guy.
And if she doesn't, we killed an innocent man.
Innocent. Please. Don't tell me history is better off with this guy breathing.
How do you know that's
That's
Nick?
not up to us. We are not killing him.
Then what do you suggest?
Let me check the ripples. Maybe there's a clue there. Stand by.
Oh, what the? Hey, who the hell are you? What's going on? Help! Somebody help!
Alfred, shut your mouth or I'll shut it for you.
Hannah!
Don't worry, I'm not gonna fire. Yet. Figure out if we've got the right guy, quickly, before I forget my years of training.
That's my gun. What are you doing with my gun?
I took it out of your pocket, idiot. Really? Your pocket? Ever hear of a damn holster? Not to mention you left the safety on.
Hey, leave that alone.
Shut up. The only person you should worry about is yourself. How'd a socket like you get away with this for 50 years? Nothing to say?
Whatever it is you want, you're not getting it.
I want
Nikki,
you
thanks for
dead in the
taking these
gutter.
off my hand.
Can you give me
Here's
that?
the Cliff Notes
If
version
you were
of what
gonna
they'll
kill
all do.
me,
Jasmine
you'd have
Echo,
done it.
upper, strong,
Don't
amphetamine.
blast and tempt
Pushes
me.
alertness.
Still
memory
not hearing you
retention. I
tell me
usually sell
why
these to
you're
students.
here.
Marigold
Yvonne
Veil.
Lazati.
Strong hallucinogenic.
You know who she is.
Molly
I
with a
know
kick.
lots of girls. Can't remember all their names.
Walk into any
We're
rave
going to
that-
kill her.
And this sells
I'm
out in
telling
20
you
minutes,
not
guaranteed.
You're talking pure
Rosemary
BS.
Hush, mild sleeping
I
aid.
know who you
Sedation
are.
strength
I
is
know
greatly
what
increased
you
with alcohol,
are.
knocks you out for 12
I
hours.
volunteer at a puppy orphanage.
Sage Mist.
You do
Powerful
see who's
stimulant,
holding the
extreme
gun
high,
here.
this sells itself.
That's my gun.
Bloody Thorn.
What are you doing with my
increases
gun?
Aggression.
I took it out of your pocket, idiot.
Side effects are brutal.
Really?
But great for fighters when
Your
join in.
pocket.
Need to leave town for
Ever hear of a
November
damn
19th,
holster?
20%.
Not to mention you left a safe.
Hannah has him covered.
Had a socket like you.
Hannah?
A little busy right now. Nothing to say?
Whatever it is you want, you're not getting it.
I want you dead in a gutter. Can you give me that?
If you were gonna kill me, you'd have done. Hey, leave that alone. That's the good stuff.
You got bigger priorities now, Nikki. Focus. Don't blast and tempt me.
Still not hearing you tell me why. Hey, lady, stop going through my stuff.
Keep it up and this bullet will go through you, Yvonne Lazati.
Who?
So what do
You
I need
know
to
who
check?
she is.
I know lots of girls. Can't remember all their names.
You're going to kill her. I'm telling you not to.
You're talking pure BS.
I know who you are. I know what you are.
I volunteer at a puppy orphanage.
You do see who's holding the gun here.
That's my gun.
This apparently contains a drug called Rosemary Hush. Some sort of sleeping aid. Maybe it can be useful.
I took it out of your pocket, idiot. Really? Your pocket? Ever hear of a damn holster? Not to mention you left the safety off. You want to blow your foot off? Or something else? How'd a socket like you get away with this for 50 years?
The whiskey bubbled a bit. Hopefully it does what the instructions say it will. Meanwhile, I'd better put these other pills back where they came from.
Hey, what are you doing? What's she doing?
Nothing you need to worry about. Nothing to say?
Whatever it is you want.
Perhaps another time.
I want you.
No need to go.
If you were gonna kill me,
I don't see her.
Don't blast and tempt me.
If this won't do the job, nothing will.
Huh?
Rosemary Hush, mixed with alcohol. Should knock him out for around 12 hours.
And it won't kill him?
Nothing?
Checking the archive, there's never been a single case of anyone dying from mixing alcohol and rosemary hush. They don't exactly feel good after, but that's within acceptable limits.
what the hell are you doing? You gonna drug me?
It's the least you deserve. I'll grab his mouth. Fia, you pour.
Well, that was vile.
He's sleeping the sleep of the innocent. Speaking of innocence, what happens to Yvonne?
No say?
The ripples are still marginal. I'm sorry.
Damn it. I don't get it. He confessed. Not just about Yvonne, but over 100 others. Decades of unsolved homicide cases got closed all at once. Did he lie about all of them? Ugh. Let me think a minute.
Okay.
Hang on a mo. I think the words on this page are chrono-shifting. It's making my eyes water. Come on, remember your training. Cross your eyes, focus, and...
Let's talk about those early days, Mr. Ford. You said Yvonne Lazzotti was your first hit kill? Nah, she wasn't mine. She was supposed to be, but I was busy. Alright, that was when you were drugged and tied up in your apartment, right? Jesus, did you research, didn't you? You reported that you were subdued by, quote, some old lady and an Australian chick? Sure, they got the drop on me. Didn't wake up till 10 a.m. Didn't even know the towers fell because I spent the whole morning trying to get free. That must have been embarrassing for a tough guy like you. Nah, it taught me a valuable lesson. Don't underestimate anyone. So you didn't kill Yvonne? Nah, not me. They gave it to someone else. Who? Not gonna answer that. Next question.
Hannah, take a look at this.
Of course. Nick was a hired killer. If he wasn't able to do it, just hire someone else. Hey, Nicky boy, wake up. Who subs for you when you're out sick? Hey! He's not gonna wake up, is he?
Not tonight, at least. He sleeps until morning, according to his future self.
We can't wait that long. Oh, what's the goddamn point? Even if we catch this second guy, what if there's a third? This is pointless.
Miss Tanaka, if I may,
What?
you're treating this like a murder to be solved. You're forgetting something important. There's no murder yet. Yvonne isn't dead. Why don't you focus on her?
What do you mean?
It doesn't say anything about it.
We can hide her, get her out of town.
Make her leave Manhattan? That girl wouldn't even go to Brooklyn. But if we could stop it just for tonight, yeah, that'll work. Just for tonight. Tomorrow it won't matter.
Won't matter.
You do know what's gonna happen tomorrow, right? Anyway, Yvonne lives with her husband over on Jane Street. Let's go save her ass.
Okay. Let me check the archive real quick. Oh. Huh. She was 29. She was a journalist at the Village Eye from 1999 to 2001. The Village Eye was the one with the ghost in the basement, right? With the plants and whatnot in Unavowed. Am I understanding that correctly? Is that the right reference? I don't remember. But I remember the Village Eye, specifically.
Yvonne wrote for the Village Eye newspaper, huh? No wonder she never told me where she worked.
You know of it.
Not really. They were this little rag of a newspaper, practically a tabloid. They went out of business 40 years ago, at least.
Their main headquarters was in Astor Place, if you think it's worth checking out.
May as well. Thanks, Norse.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to say it.
Say what?
Come in here to save one person, when thousands more are about to die. It's selfish. I get it. I've made my peace with it.
Selfish or not, we couldn't save any of those thousands, even if we wanted to.
And do you want to?
What I want doesn't matter, Hannah. I'm here for you, not for me.
Yeah, this is the place. They had me over every Friday for drinks.
They?
Yvonne and her husband, Dion. Amazing how it all comes flooding back, huh? I know it's been 6 decades, but...
It still feels like yesterday.
That's the thing, isn't it? It's not yesterday. It's today. Let's see what's what.
He was 82. He was an luminary artist and passed away on September 5th, 2059 at the age of 82 after a lengthy battle with Skimmage syndrome. Dion was best known for his series of paintings depicting smoke emanating from Ground Zero seen from landmarks throughout post-9/11 New York. The series is often cited as an enduring testament to the city's resilience. Dion often expressed a deep affection for these landmarks long before 9/11. He would visit a single location every day for weeks or months, drawing countless sketches until he was satisfied. This, critics have said, is what imbued his work with such a unique intimacy. It is often speculated that the loss of his wife Yvonne on that fateful September day in 2001 is what ignited his artistic odyssey. Dion's canvases, vivid with emotion, graced global galleries, including the Hyde Park Art Center in Chicago and the Art Gallery in New York. May his ardent spirit forever inspire. In lieu of flowers, please make a donation to the Yvonne Lazzotti Foundation.
Jesus. You think he would have set the record straight at least once before he died? Yvonne might have died on September 11th, but she didn't actually die in... Well, you know, people are gonna believe what they want to believe.
Nobody's home. You think we're too late?
You're asking if she's murdered already? I don't think so. Autopsy put the time of death at around midnight. That's 5 hours away. There's still time to prevent it.
So, any moral objections to using this?
Is that an Abbott Tech multi-tool?
Indeed it is.
Yeah, that should do the trick. My younger self in this time would arrest you for it. But now, go to town.
Hannah?
Yeah?
Why didn't you do that?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Hannah?
I'm alright. Just a bit of deja vu. I was here when I heard the news.
The news?
You know, that the towers fell. Ask anyone who was alive that day and they can tell you where they were. I was here. After I found the body. Searching for clues. If the attack happened any later, maybe I would have found some.
I was 2 years old when 9/11 happened. I think. Because it was 19 days before I turned 3 years old. I don't remember. Okay. So what do I need to look at?
I forgot she kept this. Jesus, look at us.
Us?
That's Yvonne and me. 18 years old, first week of college. Even then, I knew I wouldn't last the year. So much water under the bridge. Almost 3/4 of a century's worth.
A rather nice rendering of a lighthouse. The one on Roosevelt Island, I believe. Painted several decades before they added the digital clock interface.
Hey Yvonne, it's Em. Haven't heard from you, but I assume we're still having drinks tonight? Windows on the World, 8 p.m. I'll be there with bells on.
Huh. Yvonne was at Windows on the World the night before she was killed. As last meals go, she could have done worse.
You didn't know about this already?
No. Should I have?
You said you came here looking for clues after the murder. You didn't play these messages then?
Honestly, I don't remember. It's not like it would have mattered. Windows on the World was on the top floor of the North Tower.
Fair point.
World Trade Center. Apparently there's an achievement for actually playing this chapter on September 11th.
Leave Winera alone. This is not a joke. Leave Winera alone.
Winera? Where the hell is Winera?
Winera of USA Inc. Type of business import/export. Known dates of operation March 1994 to September 2001. Average reported annual earnings 1.5 million per year. Known address 2 World Trade Center, Suite 8712, New York, New York.
Winera of USA is a business inside the North Tower of the World Trade Center. If that message on the answer phone is anything to go by, it's probably worth looking into.
Okay, let's look at the sketches.
This one looks to be the most recent.
Interesting.
And also, isn't this the archway leading to Rock Camp Plaza?
Technically, you're right. It was renamed about 20 years ago. In your card win, it's called Washington Square Park.
Right. Hannah, Dion's obituary says he would often spend weeks or months at a time visiting and sketching the same landmark.
I didn't know him all that well, but it sounds like him.
And those sketches on the Lazotti's table, they were of the Washington Square Park Arch, correct?
That's what they look like. So you think he's at Washington Square?
Seems likely.
Couldn't hurt to check.
Finding all the locations, apparently.
There's a crumpled up piece of paper in the trash bin.
Yvonne, remember these Dion's home, DNT, dorm. Throw it away when you memorize it. Don't get locked out of work again. Yvonne. Okay. Interesting.
A painting of a cube. I think it's the one in Astor Place. Strange seeing it without the glowing LED
Trying to
lights.
remember
This must be before they were added.
in Unavowed where Astor Place was.
A painting of the Statue of Liberty. Looks the same as she does in my wen. A painting of the Brooklyn Bridge. Was this painted before or after they added those nets to prevent people from throwing things off it? I believe that's the Gothic Bridge in Central Park. I remember hearing it collapsed in the mid-2050s. They rebuilt it from graphene nanotube composite. People complained it wasn't the same, but I couldn't tell the difference.
Okay, let's get out of here.
I'm curious. How many times have you been asked to save someone from the attack tomorrow?
That's classified.
So, a lot. You never said yes? Not once?
Never. If we opened up that door, Ground Zero would be flooded with time travelers.
But the day before is okay.
There's a risk, but within parameters. We've taken precautions.
Precautions like doubling my security deposit?
That was one of them.
Yeah, I want to go here real quick. Oh man. I was hoping it would be the same angle. Because I think there was like a manhole over here or something. If I remember correctly. Maybe? No. Was there a manhole? Yeah. I remember. Wait, no. It's all a bit hazy. It's been a while since I last played it. There's a cop here.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, hey. This your vehicle? Sorry about writing you up. Just doing my job.
Don't worry, that car isn't mine.
Okay, good. If it were, you'd owe the city $80. What kind of moron parks in front of a fire hydrant? That's like parking rules 101 stuff.
Are you familiar with the Village Eye?
You mean the newspaper? Sure, I know it. Never read it, but I know it.
Do you know Yvonne Lazzotti?
Nah, sorry. Is she local?
No, she works for the newspaper. We're trying to find her.
Hey, I'm just a greenhorn. You want to file a missing persons report? Just walk into any station.
She's not missing. We just need to find her.
Not my beat. Sorry.
Hypothetically speaking, what if I told you a murder is going to take place later tonight?
I'd ask you who your hypothetical source was, number one.
Right. Then, never mind.
Already forgotten.
I'll leave you to it.
Sure. Have a good night.
So, I don't think I can get in here right now. Unless Nazo gives me the code. No.
Blasting. Can't seem to crack it.
We don't have Manjana to open up the thing. Oh god,
Everything all right?
What the heck?
Oh, yeah. Just thinking how this just looks like any other building when you're right up next to it. As long as I don't look up.
Yeah, let's go to Windows on the World first.
So, do you see her?
Who? Yvonne?
Yes, Yvonne.
No, but I think someone is looking at you. Very closely, in fact. Do you know that woman?
No, I don't. And you really should sub-vocalize, Hannah.
Oh, no. Never got the hang of it. But that woman is still staring at you. She's smiling now.
I can see that.
You sure you don't know her?
I don't.
Well, she certainly knows you. I'll wait by the elevator and keep an eye out for Yvonne.
Is that a
You
mom?
talk to that woman and find out what's what.
Yeah, good idea.
Right. Hi? Sorry, but do we know each other?
Know each other.
Yeah.
We know each other now, don't we?
I'm not sure we do.
Well, we can change that easily. What's your name?
I'm Fia. Fia Quinn.
And poof! Hi, Fia. Now I know who you are. Amazing, huh?
Yes, amazing.
I am aware. But the question is, am I amazing enough for me to buy you a drink? Too strong?
I've been worse, believe me.
Well, to being worse. My name is M. Quentin, by the way.
Huh.
Quentin?
Yeah, like the old singer. And poof! Now you know me, too. Got your face. They can see your blush from the other tower.
I am not blushing.
Of course you're not. Look, I'll make this easy for you. If you want to sit and join me, I'd like that very much. If not, hey, I tried. No pressure.
Nazo, is that...
The park gallery curator? Could be. I'm not sure. But either way, her voice matches the one on the Lazati's answering machine. So you should find out what she knows.
So, is this seat taken?
No, but maybe you can do something about that. You had me worried. I wasn't sure if you were gonna bail or not. Getting rejected twice in one evening? Not sure I could take it.
You're very forward.
Does that bother you?
I didn't say that.
I got stood up tonight. Again. I don't want to mope. Gotta carpe diem while you can, you know? So, I saw you walk in, and well, here we are.
Your surname? Quentin.
What about it?
You said it was like the old singer. Do you mean Lizzie Quentin?
The one and only. You a fan?
I'm familiar with her work.
I have the best story about her. Bet you can't guess what it is.
You're related?
Yeah. She's my great-grandmother. It's obvious, right? I mean, I look just like
I
her.
thought it was the great-great-grandmother.
Huh. Usually people think I'm joking when I tell them we're related, but not you.
And are you joking?
No, it's all true. Just don't ask me to sing. I did not inherit that.
Are you familiar with Pye Sycamore? Or Paula Cameron?
Who?
An artist. I think you would like her paintings very much.
I studied art history in college, but I never heard of her. You'll have to show me sometime.
You were here to meet Yvonne Lazzotti, weren't you?
Huh? Okay, what's going on? How did you know that?
I'm looking for her.
Yeah, you and me both. She stood me up 3 nights in a row. Who are you, anyway?
Fia Quinn, as I said.
Sure. And I'm Tyra Banks.
No, you're M. Quinn.
And poof. Turns out we don't know each other after all.
Are you familiar with Dion Lazzotti?
No. Is that Yvonne's brother? Father?
Her husband.
Her what?
Her husband?
I see. This just gets better and better.
So you don't know him?
No, I don't know him.
Can you tell me anything about Yvonne?
Like what?
How did you meet?
She came to my office one day. Wanted to interview me about the company I work for.
What company is that?
Some little nothing import-export company, just a few floors down. We talked, we had a few drinks. We ended up at my apartment. 3 weeks later, she won't give me the time of day. I wasn't ready to call the U-Haul yet, but I thought, whatever, nothing. Not gonna mope. Look where I am. On top of the goddamn world.
So you work here, in the World Trade Center?
Yeah, as do 5,000 other people.
And you plan to come to work tomorrow?
I get paid under the table, and I have New York rent to pay, so yeah.
I see. That explains it.
Explains what? Never mind.
I'm gonna offer some advice, and I suggest you listen.
What?
Fia, be careful.
I know, Nozzo, but I have to try. Don't come to work tomorrow. Find a reason to sleep in.
A reason to stay in bed, huh? Now who's being forward?
What? Oh, no, I didn't mean that.
Sorry, Fia, or whoever you are. That ship has sailed. Poof. Gone. At least for now.
Right. Forget I said anything. Do you have any idea where Yvonne might be?
No idea. And I don't care. I follow baseball rules. 3 strikes and you're out.
You said Yvonne interviewed you, so she's a journalist.
That's what she told me. But then again, she told me a lot of things.
I probably should go.
If that's what you want.
Look, Imani, for what it's worth, it was really nice to see you.
How'd you know that?
Know what?
That my name is Imani.
Isn't that what M is short for?
Maybe for you, but most people assume it's Emily.
Well, I'm not most people.
Yeah, I get that feeling. Well, leave if you're gonna. This view isn't gonna enjoy itself.
Right. Oh, smooth, Quinn. Real smooth. Nozzo, I don't suppose you could hit the rewind button so I could try that again?
You know that it only activates if the system thinks you're dead, or almost dead. Almost dying of embarrassment doesn't count. Sorry.
Right. Thanks for that.
Anytime.
Yvonne is still a no-show. Any luck with the supermodel?
Luck?
Did you learn anything?
Oh, her name is Imani. I mean, M. Her name is M.
Anything else?
Not much. I'll tell you on the way down.
What's the hurry?
Let's just go.
Fine. You're in charge. I had no idea. Yvonne was cheating on Dion? She just didn't seem the type.
It's not exactly something you tell people about, is it?
No, I guess not.
Okay, now we need to go to Winera of USA.
Nobody appears to be in.
Huh. That's a pretty bare bones lock. You know, in case you wanted to know that for any reason.
Right. Just a sec.
Huh. Strange.
Something catch your eye?
No, nothing. And that's what's strange. You know how expensive it was to rent an office in this building? If you could afford it, you want to show it off. But this place, I don't think we could find a more generic-looking office if we tried.
And that's relevant?
No idea. Let's look around.
Let's check the computer. Okay. Winera admin, new invoices. Hi, M. I FedExed the latest set of invoices. Could you get those payments processed by EOD tomorrow? Interview for article. Hi, M. My name is Ivan Lazati with the Village Eye. I'm writing an article about office workers in the World Trade Center. I was hoping to talk to you about what it's like. Can I swing by your desk after work hours someday soon? I promise not to take up too much of your time. Hi, what's the title of your article? And if you haven't chosen one yet, how about elevated efficiency? Anyway, thanks so much for thinking of me. I'm just an office drone, but I'm happy to talk. I'm usually wrap up around 6 p.m. How about you swing by tomorrow? Joe DeMarco, subject payment. You handle the payments at Winera? I really need an advance on my next payment. It's extremely urgent. Your boss knows why. Hi Joe, I'm not authorized to send out any payments early. I need to spot to my boss first. Can you give me a few days? A few days? I need it tonight. I don't like being stonewalled. Do I need to come over there? It's fine. Just give him whatever he needs. You can stow the attitude. I spoke to my boss and he authorized the early payment. I suggest you chill next time. Thank you. Don't ever do this to me again. Better than D&T. So much for not too much of your time, huh? Not that I'm complaining. Beats spending all night watching trash dramas on D&T. Drink tomorrow, I'll call you. I can think of plenty of worse ways to waste my time. Drinks sound fantastic, and no judgments about D&T here. My dial is permanently set to channel 14. Waited an hour, then laughed. There are these amazing things called phones, which we carry around in our pocket now. Should we try again? Do you know Karaoke Rose? I'm so sorry, I was under a deadline and I lost track of time. Yes, Karaoke Rose sounds great tomorrow. Sing 2 songs just between you and me, and I was hilariously bad. You know that too, if you were there. Em, I'm so sorry. Things got on top of me at work again. I'm so not used to this hectic schedule. One more chance is Monday. Windows of the World, my treat. If you want to take me to the top of the world, I'm not going to say no. You know I've worked in this building for 2 years and never been up there. Looking forward to it. Am I hearing this right? You've been talking to a reporter? As we discussed when you were hired, the accounts we are dealing with are very sensitive, so be careful what you say.
A few desks, more computer monitors, a whiteboard or two. Nothing particularly special about any of it.
Okay. What was the point of that? That is not what I did, but okay then. Thank you.
Hannah?
Yeah? Yeah,
Okay, let's go back up here. I'm thinking that there might have been a code or something that I might have missed.
So,
maybe there was a code at the Village Eye or something. Yeah, let me go back up here. Let me just double check that there was no code for the Village Eye. Otherwise, we need to go to Washington Square Park. Okay, there's no code. Okay. So let's go to Washington Square Park.
So I finally did it. I finally went to Windows on the World.
You never went before?
No. I always meant to. I figured I would go there one day. Always thought there'd be time. Until there wasn't.
Is that him?
You mean Dion? I think so. It's been 60 years since I've seen him. And even then, I didn't know him well.
Hello. Excuse me?
Huh? Oh, sorry. Lost in another world.
Are you Dion Lazzotti?
Yeah. That's me.
Oh, thank Christ.
Is something wrong?
There's no way to put this delicately, but we're looking for your wife. Yvonne?
Oh, well, Yvonne's not my problem anymore. So, can you leave me alone, please? You're my light.
You don't get it. She's in serious danger. We need to find her as soon as possible.
No. Nope. I'm done. Whatever mess she's gotten into, she can clean it up herself.
Quite. You don't seem concerned.
Because I'm not. It's just like I said. She's not my problem anymore. I spent way too long being angry. I just want to focus on this. Can I do that? Please?
What are you painting?
The Arch. I've been obsessed with it since I was a kid. Been sketching it for weeks. Figured it was time to dive in. So here I am.
What is it about the Arch that obsesses you?
The lines, the curves, the park beyond, the way it perfectly frames the Twin Towers. I want to capture it all. Not quite there yet, but I'll get it one day.
Yes, I'm sure you will.
Practice. That's all it takes. Yvonne used to make fun of me for liking it so much. She can't make me feel bad about it anymore, so I'm painting it.
Why are you so upset with Yvonne?
Like I said, if you don't know, I'm not saying.
Your wife had an affair, didn't she? With a woman named M.
That was one of them.
There was more than one.
She didn't do much to hide it. It's like she wanted to get caught. And now, you know too. Great.
What do you know about M?
Only that she's some corporate type working in the World Trade Center. How am I supposed to compete with that? Look, I come here to try and not think about it, okay?
You're not thinking about your wife's mistress by painting the World Trade Center where she works.
Okay, fair point. Maybe I don't have to draw the towers, just the arch. No, screw that. I'm not letting her take this from me. I'm painting it all.
I'm sorry about Yvonne.
Hey, there are plenty of fish in the sea, right? Sometimes I think I never should have left home. Tobruk may have been in the middle of nowhere, but no, she won't drive me back there. I won't give her the pleasure.
What brook?
Tobruk, place I grew up. Little place on Long Island, more trees than people. As you can guess, more than one brook. That's the type of sizzling creativity I let behind. Never thought I'd miss it, but no, I'm staying. Not giving her the pleasure.
Are you familiar with Hannah Tanaka?
Yvonne's cop friend? Not a lot. Oh, they had a fling back in college before she met me.
Oh, they did they?
You didn't know that?
No, I did not.
Yeah, well, you know, college.
Look, if there's any drama here, I want no part of it. I just want to paint.
We're going to go now, Dion. I'm sorry about everything.
Nothing to be sorry about. I'm done with all of it.
Hannah?
Yeah?
So, you and Yvonne, in college.
What about it?
You didn't think to volunteer that information?
It's personal and not relevant. Look, it was a one-time thing, and we were both high as hell. I barely remember it. I never mentioned it again, and neither did she. I can't believe she told Dion.
She never mentioned it again. Except she did mention it.
So, thoughts on Dion?
I don't know if I trust my thoughts anymore. I didn't even know they were having problems. If I'd known, maybe I would have, I don't know, talked to her or something. Been a better friend.
You're trying to save her life. I call that being a good friend.
Yeah, maybe.
Can you tell me about Yvonne?
We roomed together in college, Hofstra. I wasn't happy there, but she was nice. We got along. Even when I dropped out the first year and enrolled in the academy, she kept in touch. Emailed me every week, making sure I was okay. Annoying as hell, but anyway.
Why did Yvonne feel the need to check in on you?
Because I was a New York cop in the 90s, that's why. And not just any cop. Back then, you could count the officers who looked like me on one hand. Yvonne worried that the pressure would get to me.
And did it?
I've made it to retirement age, so I'm gonna say no.
What about Yvonne's husband? Dion, you said.
I know what you're thinking. That's a dead end. Dion's a good dude. Or maybe he was. I have no idea if he's still alive. Anyway, I talked to him, unofficially, at Yvonne's funeral and stuff. He was clean. But it's not like I've been right about anything so far. Damn it. They always say you shouldn't work cases you're personally involved in. This is why.
Let's get back to it, shall we?
Yeah. No sense wool gathering.
Let's it's making me think that maybe Dion got so upset that he hired somebody to kill Yvonne to get back at her for cheating. It's making me think. I don't know though. Okay, so... So apparently there's a code. 2 1 no. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. 2 10 84. Thank you, game. I clicked on the 8 and it didn't work. What? What? I don't get it. I don't get it. Because isn't this the code?
Blast it.
2 10 84.
The door is the.
I don't get it.
Blast it.
Okay, let me go back to here. I'm just gonna double check. Because this photo was in the college. 84, that's what I
You
figured.
have to keep looking friggin'.
Yeah, it's freaking embarrassing. Just go back here, make sure. The code is different. No, I didn't do that.
Right.
Oh, that
did seems to have done it.
Never mind. So it was different. The guide says 10, so maybe it's different on each playthrough.
I can't believe I'm willingly walking into a press office. I'd never hear the end of it if anyone found out.
There are too many.
Info. You're a loyal intern here. I looked into Winera for you. They seem legit. They own several warehouses in New Jersey, and their HQ is somewhere in the World Trade Center. I'd go up there to get more info, but there's only so far an intern like me can go. But if you get the higher ups to bring me on staff, I'd be happy to dig more. Just saying. Bob's B-Day party. Hello everyone, a bit early, but I reserved the supper club on November 4th, 11/4, for our fearless editor-in-chief's birthday party. Please RSVP ASAP. Thank you very much, Sandra. Okay, this is the article stuff. Elevated efficiency. Jesus Christ, you're lucky you didn't get caught sticking onto that Winera woman's computer. Still, this is pretty huge. If it's true, check out that list one by one. Do it by the book. Seriously, no more Lois Laning. I mean it. You put me through this again, you'll be sharing a desk with that mousy girl who does the book reviews. Okay, all of this stuff. Your article about Winera stops. Now, consider this a warning. From unknown. Hey, I don't know what's going on over there, but word is that your office is in our department's crosshairs. Try not to make waves, okay? I'll see you and Dion this weekend. Okay, then all these. M? Hey, sorry. Someone called M keeps calling the office when you're not in. I gave her your home number. Hope that was okay. From Dion. Tell your flings to be careful what they say on answering machines. This is the last time. I'm not going through this again. I've already moved out. Don't look at me. Goodbye forever this time. Jesus, Hannah, what have you done? Attach Winera XLS.
What are you doing?
Printing out this document about Winera. Yvonne was looking into them. Did you know about that?
I didn't, no.
Are you sure?
What's with the tone? I never heard of them before today.
The last email on the list. I suggest you read it.
Huh? I don't understand.
Printout's finished.
Okay. Huh. Trying to look to see if there's any things. Gavin Cord, August 30th. Any other names I recognize? Not really.
Just a long list of financial transactions. Several pages of them. Do these names mean anything to you, Hannah?
They don't. But a company like Winera probably makes hundreds of transactions every day, right?
Transactions to businesses, yes. But these are names of people, not businesses. That's definitely odd.
Can you scan these names through the archive and see if they have anything in common?
Already on it. It'll take just a few minutes. Stand by.
I am so confused. I had nothing to do with Winera. Unless... Oh, shit. That explains why they sent me. Those assholes.
Hannah?
Damn it. All this time.
Hannah, is something wrong?
Is something wrong? No. Everything is wrong. Turns out everything's been wrong since that night. I thought I was free. But it was all my fault.
Fia, the names on that list. Known criminals, mafia types, government officials. Winera was a money laundering operation.
I was a good cop, you know. Despite everything, I was good at my job.
Hannah, what are you not telling us?
They sent me there on purpose. They wanted to rub my face in it.
Fia, the printouts. Page 3.
Hold on. Hannah Tanaka, $1,000, $1,005.92.
10th from the bottom.
Huh.
Hannah, your name is here.
Amazing detective work.
Why is your name here?
Why do you think?
You were a criminal.
No, absolutely not. You think it was easy? Being a cop in 2001, looking like I do? I had to play ball. I had to fit in. I couldn't act like I was better than everyone else. So I did what I was told. I cashed my check like everybody else.
A check from Winera.
Must have been. All I knew it was from a shell company. Never bothered learning which one. Half my precinct was involved. It's just how things were done. Taking money to look the other way. Occasionally. Not all the time, just occasionally.
There's more, isn't there? If Yvonne was investigating these bribes, that could be why she was killed.
It wasn't relevant. This was supposed to be about Nick Cord and nobody else. It wasn't supposed to lead to this.
Lead to what? Us finding out?
She confronted me, told me what she found. I tried to warn her off, begged her to stop. Then they sent me to the alley. Told me to mark it as unsolved and keep it that way. They didn't tell me it was her.
What? You knew why she was killed this whole time?
I never said I didn't know. I said there was no evidence.
Blasting semantics.
Jesus Christ. Fia, don't bother. The mission is scrubbed. Bring her back to the landing point.
Wait a second.
I don't want to hear it. You lied to us, Miss Tanaka. You abused our time, our resources, and our patience. We're done.
No, you can't do that. Yvonne is going to die.
She's already dead. Get back here. Now.
The door is that way.
Please, you don't understand.
We don't have to. Let's go.
Damn it.
You might want to follow her. Make sure she doesn't run off.
Hey, pig!
Sorry. What?
You heard me.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't. Better for both of us.
Oink, oink, oink!
Jesus, this is the last thing I need.
Wait, is that her from when she was younger?
Hannah!
You gonna take that, pig?
The law says I gotta. freedom of speech, yada yada.
So you're not gonna do anything about it?
Listen, it's getting late, it's raining, neither of us wants this. So,
Does
I'm
she
just
have
gonna
the same
pretend I heard nothing,
ponytail
okay?
and whatnot?
Ow! What the everlasting fuck, lady?
I'll ask again. Are you gonna take that?
Ugh, I don't believe this.
You want another black eye?
Turn around, hands behind your head, now!
Wait, just hang on a moment.
Sure, I'll get right on that.
No, you don't understand.
I understand perfectly. She assaulted a police officer. When it comes to obeying the law, that's one of the big no-nos.
Come on, hurry up!
It's absolutely vital that she comes with me.
Well, it's absolutely vital that I get some ice on this shiner. So neither of us are getting what we want. Look, this is none of my business. I got a job to do. Unless you want me to take you in for obstruction of justice.
No, that's not necessary.
Then I suggest you get out of my way. As for you gonna cooperate? I trust I don't need the handcuffs.
No, I'll cooperate. Just get me processed. Now.
Good. I don't get it. But I don't have to. Station's that away. Now move.
I know the way.
Nozzo?
I heard.
Screw pusher zone!
What was that?
A scream.
Ah, the sub-vocalization module must have muted it.
Well, trust me, it was loud and satisfying. I thought the brass upgraded the vetting process.
They did. They examined her left, right, and center. Psych profile, personal history, everything. It all checked out.
What is she doing?
Preventing us from pulling her to the present.
Right, but why?
I have no idea.
So I hate to ask, but are there any ripples?
Yes, but they haven't stabilized yet. All I can see with any certainty is that Ahana Tanaka was booked on September 10th, 2001.
That's all?
That's all. Until she decides on a course of action and commits to it, I can't see what consequences this might have.
So what do we do?
She's going to prison, Fia. That means she's going to be indoors and being monitored at all times, so I can't pull her back remotely.
There's a protocol for this, I assume?
Yes. If an agent or client gets incarcerated, there's only two options. We either have to bail them out, or we jump forward to when they are released.
How long until she's released?
Checking. There's no record of it.
No record?
Like I said, the ripples haven't stabilized yet. Could be anywhere between 6 months to 2 years, or more if she doesn't behave.
Hannah? Miss Tanaka? Nozzo, is her comm working alright?
It's working perfectly.
Hannah! I know you can blasting hear me!
It's working perfectly, but she doesn't have a sub-vocalization module.
No module?
She said she never learned how to use one, so even if she wanted to respond, she couldn't.
How much would it cost to bail her out?
For assaulting a police officer, that's a felony charge. There's no bail.
Fan-blasting-tastic. I'm tempted just to leave her. Can we leave her?
Only if she's booked for life, which is doubtful.
Well, nothing for it. I'll go over to the prison and speak to her, find out what's what. Do you know where she was booked?
The Manhattan Detention Complex, locally known as the Tombs. I'll send you the address.
The Tombs Prison, 125 points.
Thanks, Noz. Heading over.
Standing by.
Hello, officer.
Oh, it's you.
Are you all right?
Yeah, just peachy. I just got my bell rung by someone's grandma. Your friend has a mean jab. I hope I'm half as tough as she is when I'm that age.
Can I see my friend?
That Tanaka lady? Sure, she's all processed. You want to talk to her? Just ask at the front desk.
I'm here to bail out my friend.
Sorry to tell you this, but bail doesn't happen when you assault a police officer.
Right, I figured as much. Thought I'd check, in any case.
I get it. Do what you gotta.
Are you familiar with an officer named Hana Tanaka?
Same name as the lady we just arrested?
Yes. Although she'd be much younger, mid to late 20s.
Sorry, never heard of her. It's not like all cops know each other.
I'll head off now. And good luck with that eye.
You know, normally I'd say something like, you should see the other guy. But considering who the other guy is, I'll just say thanks instead.
So, you came.
Yes. Here I am.
Oh, that's weird. My PFE is vibrating.
I've created a retro-resonance field around the both of you. It alters the words you speak. To anyone listening, you're talking about the weather. Since you can't sub-vocalize, it's the only way you can talk freely.
Oh, clever.
I'm aware. Now answer Fia's questions.
What were you thinking?
I wasn't. Not really. I just saw my chance and I took it.
A chance for what?
To do what I need to do.
You're not really in much of a position to do anything.
I have to do something. If I raise a ruckus, tell everyone what's about to happen, cause enough of a stink, maybe word will work its way up the food chain. Then maybe they'll call off the hit, just for a little while. All we need is a day. Not even that. 12 hours. Time enough for the towers to fall. Then, it won't matter anymore.
I mean, even if it happens, crime is still a thing.
That's a lot of maybes and ifs.
It's all I have now. And you can't stop me. Not while I'm in here.
You want to turn your younger self in?
Turn myself in for what? Doing something every cop was doing? It won't stop what's going to happen.
Why won't it matter tomorrow?
Because Winera will be dust. Buried at Ground Zero. There will be no reason to expose Winera because there will be no Winera.
You're sure about this?
I know I stopped getting checks after the towers fell. I was never asked to compromise my integrity ever again.
You covered up a murder, Hannah. That goes a bit beyond compromising your integrity.
You think I don't know that? I spent the next 60 years trying to make up for it. Burying myself in my work. Volunteering for the worst cases. The most terrible bad guys you can think of. The shit I've seen. The shit I stopped. I hoped the scales would balance out. But they never did. Not in my mind, anyway. Every night, the same nightmare. Her blood on the concrete. I just want it to have never happened.
What exactly happened that night, Hannah?
You know enough. I'm not going to say anything. Not without my lawyer present.
Okay, bitch.
You lied to us from the beginning.
What was I supposed to do? Tell the truth? There's no statute of limitations on murder. Even being an accessory to murder. I would have been arrested on the spot. Then I would have had no hope of changing things. So what else could I have done?
Did you really think we wouldn't find out?
I hoped so. I thought we could stop Nick, and that would be the end of it. Then I could return home to a life where it never happened. Where nobody even knew it happened. But that's no longer possible, is it?
Do you know when you'll be released?
They haven't said. It's really up to the officer I punched out. She's the one who's going to press charges.
Hannah, you committed a felony. There's no bail.
I'm going to have to serve my sentence, I assume. You'll pick me up when I'm done?
That is protocol, yes. Hannah, I'm going to have to leave you now. I'll travel forward to when you're released and pick you up.
One more thing. We obviously can't trust you to behave until your sentence is over. So, the retro-resonance field will remain active.
What? You mean I'll be talking gibberish until I'm let out?
I'll supply you with a list of authorized phrases you can speak. Otherwise, yeah.
Nozo, is this necessary?
I mean, yes. Obviously, yes.
But there's still time. I can still prevent it. Can't you at least let me try?
Maybe you should have tried 60 years ago. But now, not an option. Not anymore. Come on, Fia. We're done here.
So that's it. You're just going to let it happen all over again?
You brought this on yourself.
I had no choice.
It's not up to me.
So that's that.
That's that.
Fia! Agent Quinn! Please don't do this! Please!
Okay.
officer.
Oh,
Are you going to press charges?
against an old lady? Jesus, I don't know. Law says she should get 6 months at minimum, but she clearly needs help. So I'm thinking of recommending a bit of, leniency.
You mean you're letting her go?
No, she punched a cop. Even if I wasn't feeling vindictive, which I'm not, the department can't just look away. But that doesn't mean we gotta throw the book at her. You seem to know her. What would you recommend?
2 months?
Yeah, I'm thinking the same. Long enough to send a message, short enough to show we're not total assholes. Yeah, 2 months. I'll recommend that when I fill out the paperwork later.
You're being very understanding. You're not upset that she hit you?
Upset's got nothing to do with it. She did the crime, she's doing the time. As far as I'm concerned, justice is served. Ah, damn it.
I'll head off. Goodbye.
See you around.
Nozzo?
Okay. The ripples are still unstable, but yes, I see a release date in an archived report. November 10th, 2001. 2 months from your current when. Head back to the landing point. I'll make a tunnel.
I assume we're using her security deposit to pay for this.
When the brass is finished suing the pants off her, she'll be paying a lot more than that.
Vindictive is a good look on you, Nozzo.
Just get her back here, Fia.
Okay. Or you didn't even do the post. All the graffiti now. Let's forget. Let's make her support our troops. Strength is needed.
Hello, officer.
Oh, hey, you here with flowers? If so, you can give them to me.
No, that's not why I'm here.
Oh, thank God. What can I do for you?
I'm here to pick up Hana Tanaka,
Who?
a prisoner of yours. She was scheduled to be released today.
Doesn't ring a bell. You sure you got the right place?
I am sure, yes.
Sorry. Nobody's scheduled to be released today, as far as I know.
You arrested Hana yourself 2 months ago?
2 months ago? Jesus. You might as well say last century.
You must remember her. Grey-haired Asian woman? She punched you in the face outside the village eye.
She did what? At where now?
I was a witness. You had quite a nasty shiner.
I'm pretty sure I'd remember something like that. You're probably confusing me with someone else.
Thank you,
Apparently
Sure.
nothing I say is going to affect her.
Did you hear all that, Nozzo?
Yeah, I heard.
Are we in the right place?
Double checking right now. Yeah, there it is. Hana Tanaka, scheduled for release on November 10th, 2001.
Are you sure we've got the right prison?
Manhattan Detention Complex. It says so right here. And besides, you saw her there yourself.
Maybe she was transferred.
If she was, there's no record of it.
Did something happen to her while she was in prison? A fight? Or a heart attack? Anything?
If anything happened, there'd be a record of it. In fact, there's no record of her doing anything at all.
Is that normal?
No. Even model prisoners get something written about them, if only to say they were model prisoners.
What about her PFE? Can you track that?
Been trying that since you got there. It's, gone.
Gone?
That's what I said. Gone.
Great. It's Joe Anderson all over again.
No. Dr. Anderson only removed his PFE. He didn't disable it. It still gave off a signal. This one is just gone. No signal at all. At least, not in your current when.
Not in my current when? So her PFE is still active back when I left her?
Yeah, behind a prison cell. For all the good that does us.
So, any ideas?
I'm pulling up the specs for the PFE. Maybe they'll tell us what could have caused this.
And me?
Until these ripples stabilize, I can't trust any of my data readings. But you've got eyes on the ground, as it were.
So you need me to look around, see if there are any other changes?
Yeah, anything that can shed light on what's going on.
Okay, keep in touch, Nos.
We'll figure this out for you. I promise.
She doesn't look interested in talking.
Okay.
Definitely locked. Blasted. The code doesn't seem to be working anymore.
They changed the code last week. You don't remember it either.
Apparently not.
Are you new?
Yes?
Either you are or you aren't. If you want to work here, you gotta be straightforward. Not that it matters, the code's changed. Dig the hat, by the way. Didn't Rachel wear that in last week's episode? Anyway, misery loves company, so if you'd like some of either, I'm here.
Didn't we say that to Nazo?
Hello again.
What's up?
So, you work here, at the Village Eye?
Only for a year or two, but this industry has a way of turning you into a grizzled vet fast. Wait, no, sorry. I'm supposed to be positive. It's awesome! So chill working here. Everyone treats each other great. You totally won't have any gray hairs after just 6 months. There. Nobody can accuse me of not being a team player.
Why did they change the code?
The boss has been obsessed with security ever since... Well, you know, took me forever to memorize the last one, too.
Can anyone let us inside?
Tried calling. Nobody's in. Most of the staff is freelance, and the full-timers rarely stumble in before noon. Lucky us.
Well, I'd best be off.
Sure. See you around. Oh, I'm Yvonne, by the way.
Fia quit. Nozzo?
Yeah, I have no idea. Keep talking to her. Maybe she'll spill something.
Wait, did you say Yvonne?
Yeah?
You aren't Yvonne Lazzotti, by any chance?
Not for much longer. Wait, how do you know that name?
Oh, I heard it from... Hannah Tanaka.
You know that name too. For such a big city, it can be really small sometimes. Seems smaller than ever now.
About Hannah.
Is this official or personal?
Does it matter?
Maybe it doesn't. Can't say much either way. Hannah died on September 11th. There's nothing else that needs to be said.
Hannah died?
You didn't know? Shit. Sorry to tell you like this. That sucks. I'm sorry. Jesus, Yvonne, stop apologizing like it's your fault. Sorry.
Do you remember where you were that night?
Home. Heard about it on the radio. So, I went outside, looked downtown, and... well, you know the first thing that came into my head when I saw them? That it looked like 2 giant lit cigarettes. Haven't picked up a smoke since.
I'm sorry, you misunderstand. Do you remember where you were the night before?
The night before? Why?
You didn't have any plans that got changed, or receive any mysterious phone calls telling you not to go somewhere?
What a question. No, nothing like that. Just a normal night. Met a girl for drinks, got home around 2 a.m. Why?
So you had drinks with them after all?
Hell no, thank God for that. Look, I can't talk about this. Number 1, I'm not allowed. And 2, it's getting kind of personal, so stop, please.
Well, I'd best be off.
Sure.
Bloody hell, the confession has changed again. Let's see here.
Oh. I'd like to talk about Amani Quinton. You were given the job to kill her, correct? Yeah, but I was busy, as I said. We'll get to that, but one thing first. Was she targeted because of her connection to Lizzie Q? Who? The singer, Lizzie Q. They say she had connections to crime families going back to the 1870s. I wouldn't know anything about that, so why kill her? No idea. You'd have to ask Tanner, not me. Tanner? Nobody. Forget I said anything. What happened to being open and honest? About me, yeah. Anyone else? Forget it. I got some scruples left. Next question.
Nozzo, are you seeing this?
I've got a copy of the book right here. It's changed on my end, too.
Imani was targeted instead of...
Imani was targeted instead of Yvonne. How did that happen?
I don't know. There's nothing in the archive about Imani at all.
How could there be no entry for Imani at all? It's impossible to exist in this day and age and not leave any kind of evidence.
I agree. There's nothing. Not even a social security number. I think her whole file may have been redacted.
Redacted? But that requires huge clearance, doesn't it?
More than we have, I'll say that much.
Does this name Tanner mean anything to you?
It's a pretty common name. It's been in use since the 12th century.
Let me rephrase. Does it mean anything relevant to you?
Oh, no. Sorry.
So many questions. So few answers. Going to go look for Sam.
I'll be here.
I assume you heard all that, Nozzo?
Yeah. Hannah's been paradoxed. Blast it.
Isn't the PFE supposed to prevent her from paradoxing? Her younger self might be dead, but her older self should be physically fine, right?
According to the specs, yes. That's exactly what should happen. But when it involves a historically charged event like this one, the specs are vague.
So this is our fault.
You did nothing outside of protocol, Fia. I'll testify to that. And we didn't force Hannah to punch that officer. Everything was fine until she did that. I'll testify to that, too.
I know we're not supposed to intentionally stop any deaths on that day, but...
I think the case can be made that we unintentionally caused one. We're just redressing the balance. As long as we stay focused on that, we're covered.
Nozzo, how the hell did this happen?
I don't know, Fia. Ripple effects can be unpredictable at the best of times, but usually you can trace an effect back to an inciting cause. This one, I'm drawing a blank.
So what do we do?
Right. The tunnel to September 10th. It's still active. On that day, young Hannah is still alive. Presumably. Prevent her from dying, and the paradox is resolved. Old Hannah doesn't die, she serves out her time, we collect her as planned.
You make it sound so simple.
Blast it, Fia, don't say that. Head back to the landing point, Fia. We'll figure this out. Then we open a tab at JV's and drink the place dry.
To the landing point.
Hello, officer.
Oh, hey.
Does the name Tanner mean anything to you?
Should it?
No. It was a long shot. Never mind. I'll head goodbye.
See you.
I'm here to visit my friend again. Is that alright?
Sure, whatever.
Back so soon? Didn't expect you for another 2 months. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, there's good news and bad news. Which would you like to hear first?
It's painfully clear that you don't give a damn what I think. Spit it out already.
There's no way to put this delicately. Your younger self is going to die tomorrow, and because of the date in question, your PFE isn't going to stop the effects.
What? How?
I'm sorry. Somehow, you end up in the World Trade Center when it happens.
That makes no sense. I wasn't anywhere near downtown that morning. Am I on a list of official victims?
Checking. No. No, you're not.
Then maybe your source is wrong. Maybe I'd die somewhere else. Like Yvonne did. Jesus, listen to me. Maybe I'd die somewhere else. Sorry, this is a lot to process.
Your friend Yvonne. She will survive the night after all.
She does? You're sure?
I spoke to her myself. Or rather, I will speak to her 2 months from today.
Okay, that's something. The rest of it, not so good, but I'm okay with it. It's for the best. Thank you. Whatever you did to save her, thank you.
Just what do you mean by it's for the best?
I mean, Yvonne lives, I die. It's a fair trade. I'm okay with that.
Hannah, we're going to do everything in our power to save you.
You are? But I thought because I lied to you, screwed everything up, why would you help me?
You made a mistake. A big one, no question.
But what I did
was wrong, but the punishment should fit the crime, and this isn't it.
I was pretty great at my job, you know. Despite everything, I did a lot of good. Stopped a lot of nasty people. The thought of all of that just never happening. I don't want that. So whatever it takes, I'll do it.
Do you know the name Tanner?
Tanner? Why?
Nick Cord's confession changed again. He mentioned the name as someone who was given his assassination job.
Tanner? It couldn't be, could it?
Couldn't be who?
Tanner. It was my name. Or at least, the name I used back then.
Is Nick referring to you in this confession?
No chance in hell. I didn't even know Nick. Unless that somehow changed too? No. I was asked to do a lot of things, but kill? Never. They wouldn't. And even if they did, I never would have agreed to kill her. Not Yvonne.
You used a false name.
Not officially. It was just the name I used sometimes. It just made things easier, you know?
Easier.
It was hard enough being the only female Asian cop around. Correcting everyone who mispronounced my name was a hassle I didn't need. So I used the whitest name I could think of that was similar to my own. Everyone did it back then. At least, you did if you looked like me.
Hannah, I'm going to have to leave you now.
Sure. Come see me whenever. I'm not going anywhere. Oh, one thing. Could you give me archive access while I'm in here? I'd like to do some research. See if anything changed that I don't remember.
You think that'll help?
Couldn't hurt. It's not like I'm good for much else right now.
I don't know.
You really think I'm going to screw you over? With my entire existence at stake?
Put like that. Fair enough. I'm giving you archive access now.
Got it. I'll get to work. And thanks. Wait, sorry. One more question. Yvonne, what happens to her? Does she have a good life?
I can't say one way or the other, but she's still alive. Currently living in the south of France with a cluster of 4.
So she had a whole life, and I wasn't around for any of it. God, what a mess.
Hello, officer.
Oh.
Do you know an officer named Hannah Tanner?
Sounds familiar, but that's about all.
So you wouldn't know where she is?
After the knock I took, I barely know where I am. Sorry.
I'll head off now. And good luck with that eye. Goodbye, officer.
See you around.
To the landing.
Hello, officer.
Oh.
Do you know an officer named Hannah Tanner?
Not personally, no, but I know the name. Just another one of our own who died that day.
Was Hannah a first responder?
No, nothing like that. Tanner was murdered early that morning. Not the only one killed in the line of duty that day, but she was the first. I guess you could say she beat the rush. Jesus fucking hell, sorry. Making jokes is all I can do sometimes.
Hannah Tanner was murdered? How? By who?
Can't say much. Things were a little busy around that time. You can imagine why. I didn't hear about it till weeks later. By then, the killer was in jail. Justice served, scales balanced, thin blue line remains unbroken, yada yada. That's all I can say.
Thank you, officer. I'll be off now.
Sure. Oh, hey, a bit of advice. This is not a good time to be asking about cop killers. The city's in love with us right now. We may not deserve it. Hell, I know for a fact we don't. But it is what it is.
I understand. Thank you.
Back to the die.
Hello again.
What's up?
Hannah Tanaka was murdered.
Yeah, I know.
You told me she died in the 9/11 attacks.
No, I said she died on September 11th. How'd you find out about that anyway? Everyone from my editor to the commissioner to the mayor threatened me with all sorts of sanctions if I said a word.
I'm looking into Winera.
And Hannah's murder is related?
I believe so.
I knew it. I friggin' knew it! Okay, I'm not allowed to talk about that. But they didn't say I couldn't listen. So, tell me what you know.
I know that M worked in the Winera office.
Yeah, I thought she was a dead end. Claimed to know nothing. Pegged her for a pretty face to make the place look legit. I thought she was harmless. I thought wrong.
What do you mean, M wasn't harmless?
What else would you call it? She killed my best friend. She's locked up in the tombs now. Good riddance.
M is the murderer. She killed Hannah.
You didn't know?
No.
Well, damn it. That's one bean spilled. You didn't hear it from me, okay?
I wonder if it's because, no, I was supposed to say it's because of the cheating thing, but that's a completely different person.
Winera was a shell company, laundering money to use for bribes.
Yeah, it was obvious if you knew to look for it. They had only a little money coming in and a whole lot going out. I came this close to blowing the whole thing wide open, but...
So why didn't you, as you say, blow the whole thing wide open?
Because my editor is a City Hall flack. He just turned 40 this month. Do people just stop thinking for themselves when they turn 40? He said it wasn't the right time. According to who? Ever since the towers went down, he kills any story that makes our local heroes look bad. And this Winera thing? It couldn't make them look any worse.
I need to get going. I'm sorry.
Sorry? What for? If anything, I owe you.
You do?
Yeah, for... Huh. That's weird. No idea why I said that. Anyway, see you around.
Okay, back to the tombs.
Hello, officer. Do you have an Imani Quentin here?
Now, why on earth would you want to speak to her?
So she is here.
Okay, I'm trying to be nice with everything that's going on, but enough is enough. Who are you? Who do you work for, and what do you want?
I'm a friend of Hannah's.
And you're just visiting now? Something smells fishy.
Please, if you could just let me speak to her.
You really want to rock the boat? Now? Damn it. Knew you vultures couldn't stay away forever. Fine. Show me your press badge and I'll call ahead to tell them you're coming.
Sorry, press badge?
Yeah, you are with the press, right? I assume that's why you're asking all these questions?
No, I'm not press exactly.
Either you are, or you aren't. So show me your pass, or stop wasting my time.
Right. Well, go get that, shall I?
Sure. Whatever. I got flowers to pick up.
Okay, now we're gonna go back here.
Hello again.
What's up?
You wouldn't happen to have a press pass I could borrow?
Why?
I'm trying to speak to Imani in prison. They won't let me in without one.
And you wanted to use mine? I told you they put a gag order on me. My name comes anywhere near this, my ass is sued back to Long Island. So, no.
Would you know where I could acquire another press pass?
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. But just speaking hypothetically, this is a press office. I'm sure there are any number of random things just lying around inside. Hypothetically, you know.
But neither of us can get inside.
Yeah, I noticed. Like I said, purely hypothetical.
So you have no idea what the code could be?
I wouldn't be stuck out here if I did. Usually I have a mnemonic for codes like this, but it's completely slipped my mind. My boss has never been particularly clever when it comes to choosing a code. I already tried 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's not it. So I figure it must be his birthday or wedding anniversary or something. But I don't remember what any of those things are, so here I am.
I need to
see you around.
So apparently there's a code on the thing, but I don't remember what it was. So it's 10-6-61. What?
blast him.
To the lad.
Maybe it's different. Because there was the reservation, right? November 4th, that's what it was. It's 11/4. And it would be what? His... it was his 40th birthday, so 11/4/61. So it is different.
Right, that seems to have done it. Again.
Okay, color me impressed. I don't know how you did that, but suddenly I feel the urge to walk around the corner and get a refill for this coffee. If you happen to find what you're looking for in there, don't bother telling me.
Don't you want to know the code for yourself?
I suggest you look up the words plausible deniability. See you around, and good luck with whatever you're doing.
Okay, goodbye. Not gonna get any more information out of her, apparently. So... this is no longer her...
The computer appears to be password locked this time. I suppose Yvonne was right about higher security.
Oh, there's a press pass here.
Aha! A press badge. This should do nicely.
Hold on. Before you take that, let's check the ranking of the person it belongs to.
Good call. The name on the card says Rosangela Blackwell.
Checking. Wow, that's a lot of restraining orders in her future.
The ranking?
Sorry, she is medium. You should be clear.
Here you go, my press pass. Can I speak to Imani Quentin now?
Let me see. Village Eye, huh? At least it's not somewhere important. Fine. Miss Blackwell, was it?
Sure.
You can go on in. Watch the flowers. I'll let him know you're coming. Just... nothing. Never mind. Doesn't matter anyway. Hard to say what matters these days. Anyway, in you go.
Why does he sound like Vicky's voice actor?
No idea why a book reviewer would want to talk to me, but here I am.
Sorry, book reviewer?
Yeah, for the Village Eye, right? It's the only newspaper they give us in here, so I've read your work. Your write-up of the new Otis Knox anthology made me want to read all his books again, assuming I ever get out of here. Sorry, I'm babbling. Haven't talked to many people since, well, this.
We've met before. Windows on the World?
Windows on the World? I haven't been there since... Oh, I remember now. Took your sweet time to visit, huh? Since you had to steal a pass and identity to get in here, I guess you're not here to tell the world my story?
Not exactly, but I do want to learn what happened.
Just like before. Fine. I'm a literal captive audience. Ask me whatever you want.
Could I ask about your arrest?
You didn't hear? I killed a cop.
And why did you do that?
Because she was trying to kill me.
Do you know why she was trying to kill you?
No idea.
Can you tell me what happened?
I've gone over this 100 times, but okay. It was just before midnight. I was in my office, catching up on a few late invoices. Then this woman walks in. She didn't say a word, just stared.
Stared?
Yeah. Hard eyes, blank, but focused. Like she had a job to do and wasn't gonna get distracted. Anyway, I asked who she was, what she was doing there. Nothing. She kept walking toward me. Didn't say a word, but her eyes said it all. Then I saw her reaching for the gun in her pocket, so I did what I needed to do.
Which was?
Grabbed the gun from her hand and fired at her till the bullets ran out.
You managed to grab the gun from a trained police officer. Impressive.
I didn't take 20 years of ballet for nothing. I'm more agile than I look.
What were you doing in the office so late?
I don't know. Maybe because I didn't want to go home. Maybe because I had been bailed on twice in one evening and was feeling sorry for myself. I figured I might as well be useful for someone. Never make that mistake again.
So you're saying you went back to the office because of me? You wouldn't have gone there otherwise?
Maybe. Dunno. I was a bit drunk and sad. Definitely wasn't thinking too clearly. I don't blame you for what happened, if that's what you're worried about. If you think about it, the whole thing saved my life, didn't it?
This whole thing saved your life?
Think about it. I was arrested, so I wasn't at work when, when the planes hit.
Ah, I see. That's one way you could think of it.
I've spent the last 2 months thinking of nothing but. You showed up to ruin my night, then poof, I am alive. Stuck in jail for a crime I didn't really commit, but alive. Is that extremely good luck or extremely bad luck? Haven't decided yet.
Let's talk.
Please.
Could we talk about that night we met?
You mean when you asked me a bunch of personal questions and then left me high and dry at cocktail hour?
High and dry?
You bailed. You came over to me, acted all interested, then you just dipped.
Did I misunderstand you that night? I assumed you wanted me to, dip.
Why'd you think that?
Well, I made rather a mess of it, didn't I?
Can't deny that. Bringing up my ex wasn't the smoothest line. But did I tell you to leave? No. You chose to do that, all by yourself.
You really wanted me to stay?
I was hoping you would. Too late now, though. Fun to imagine, though, isn't it? Sliding doors and all.
You seemed quite angry with me.
Of course I was angry. I was waiting for you to say the right thing. You never did, by the way.
What right thing were you hoping I would say?
No idea. All I knew was that you seemed to know a lot about me, and I didn't know a thing about you. Still don't.
And that bothered you?
It was weird, yeah. But I figured you would tell me why, or how, but you never even tried.
Let's...
Yeah.
I should go.
Sure.
Okay. So... I gotta go back to here. And I gotta put the precipice back. Restore of continuity. The legacy is protected. Okay, so I need to go back to...
That is not...
To the land.
I need to go back to the World Trade Center and talk to Ivan.
So, hello, Em.
Oh, you again.
Could I sit down?
That's pretty bold.
Right. Sorry.
Oh, will you relax? That chair is in need of someone's butt. Yours fits as well as any.
Yes. Well, thanks. I think.
So, What drew you back? Last time you were here, you were more interested in Yvonne.
I'm more interested in you.
That right. What changed? Let me guess. You found her.
Sort of.
I knew it. And she wouldn't give you the time of day. And now you're here settling for second best.
That's not it at all.
Then what is it then? Last time you wouldn't stop talking about her. So now I can't stop thinking about her. Who am I fooling? I'm sorry to waste your time. Before you got here, I was about 10 seconds from going back to the office. I should do that. Bury myself in the grind.
Let's stay here.
You want to keep this going? Why?
I'm having a nice time.
Really? I'm being such a damn downer. Moaning about another girl. You don't want to listen to that.
I'm still here, aren't I?
Yeah. You are. Last time you couldn't get out of here fast enough. But now, tell me about yourself, Fia Quinn.
Me?
You already know a ton about me, where I work, who I dated, who my great-grandmother was. So, make us even. Tell me about yourself. Your job, your family, your hobbies, anything.
I can't talk about my job.
I can't decide if this aura of mystery thing you've got going on is doing it for me or not. So tell me something, anything. Then we'll know for sure.
I don't have any family.
Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry.
Don't be. I never knew them.
Okay, then something else. Anything else.
I don't have time for a lot of hobbies. My job keeps me busy, and getting invested in things is difficult.
Difficult? Why?
It just is.
Come on, give me something.
I'm nobody, really.
Not true. For neither you or me. Right now, we're at the top of the world. Anyone in New York looks up, they see us. That makes us the most important people in the city. But you don't realize that, do you? All this explains a few things.
Explains what?
Not yet. Come on. Try a bit harder. Favorite music, book, work of art.
They keep changing.
Huh? What do you mean?
Nothing. Never mind.
If you mean that you can't decide on your favorite, I don't think that's true. I studied this stuff. You have a favorite. I can tell.
If you must know, it was a painting of me.
Of you?
Silly, isn't it?
Is that why you didn't want to tell me? Please. Nothing to be ashamed of. Darn. Almost done with this. You know what? I'm sure I've seen a similar bottle of wine at a shop near my place. You wanna head over there? It's not far. I promise I won't charge you $15 a glass like they do here.
What'll you charge me instead?
Oh, I'm sure we can think of something. Let me be as blatant as I can be. You, me, my place. Take it or leave it.
That sounds nice.
Nice? Oh, honey, I've been called many things. That's never been one of them. Let's go. Finally, the rain stopped. Isn't it just gorgeous out? I can't believe I was thinking of going to work. Let's head this way.
Any changes yet, Nozzo?
Unclear. The ripples haven't settled yet. Everything's still in flux. I'll keep monitoring. Just keep her away from Hannah.
I'll do my best.
I'm sure you will.
Hey, ever see Washington Square Park this time of night? We can cut right through. It's just over this way. There it is. You'd think I'd hate looking at those things after being inside them all day. But when the light hits it just right... Hey, tell me something. What are you feeling right now?
Any particular reason you want to know?
Not really. I'll go first. Last thing I want to do is put you off. I'm glad you're here.
Really?
It's the weirdest thing. It's hard to explain. It's like I just had a really close call. Maybe you're my good luck charm.
I think I may be the lucky one.
You bet your ass you are. Well, anyway, I promised you decent wine. My favorite shop is this way. Come on. Oh, you're kidding me. Who closes on a Monday? Come on, open up. You will open up. Well, this is just embarrassing.
I'm sure there's another shop nearby.
Maybe, but seriously, who closes on a Monday?
What? Imani?
Thea, what happened? Blast it. Activating ERP.
Who shot us?
You will open up. Oh. Hey, are you all right?
Run! Quick!
Huh?
Blast it.
You will... Oh, hey. So, what the hell was that?
Someone is trying to kill you.
Kill me? What? Jesus! You really are my good luck charm. What do we do?
Let me think a moment. There's got to be some way out of this.
Sure. I'm not going anywhere.
So, tree.
Good cover behind that tree, assuming we can get to it.
Look at the trash can.
That rubbish bin is too small for either of us. Just as well. I've had enough of hiding inside rubbish bins to last a lifetime.
Nozzo, isn't our landing point down that block? That fire escape ladder should still be lowered.
Assuming you can get to it.
Still, it's an option. That's useful to know.
All right. I think I have a plan. We split up. Maybe that'll confuse her.
So one of us still gets shot?
Do you trust me or what?
Okay, this is crazy, but whatever. Who goes where?
I'll take cover behind that tree. You run into that alley. There's a lowered fire escape ladder inside. You can escape that way.
And you know this how?
Doesn't matter. Just move.
Okay, here I go. Ugh. Hey, are you okay? What the hell is going on?
Everything's fine.
Fine. You call this Jesus? You really... What do we do?
Okay. Split up.
We split up.
So one of us still gets shot. Do you trust... Okay. Who goes where?
I'll take up. There's a look.
And you know this how?
Doesn't matter. Just move.
Okay. Here I go.
What in the Matrix hell? I don't know how you did that, but I don't really care. I don't know you. I'm not after you. So you want my advice? Stay there and don't come after me. This is not something you want to get involved in.
How's it looking, Nozzo?
Still spiking like crazy. It's just going to get worse as we get closer to the historical event. There's no way to know if Hannah dies, or Imani, or Vaughn, or all three.
Right then. If I can't rely on history, I'll just have to rely on me. I'm going after her. Stand by.
I'll be here.
Damn it. A rooftop chase is not what I wanted to do tonight.
You're too late.
I told you not to follow me. Now I have to. Why did you have to follow me?
You don't want to do this.
Of course I don't want to do this, but we don't always get what we want. Look, I don't want anyone else involved in this. I still don't. You don't know me, I don't know you. So, last chance. Just walk away.
You don't have to do this, Hannah. You can still walk away.
Not an option. Wait, you said my name. How the hell do you know my name?
I know more than that.
Oh yeah? Like what?
You are planning to murder your best friend.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yvonne Lazzotti, your former roommate, currently a journalist for the Village Eye. She got too close to the truth and now she's a target.
It's not my fault. She pissed off the wrong people. If it wasn't me doing this, it would be someone else. It sucks that it's me. It's not fair, but it is what it is.
This is going to haunt you forever. Whether you kill her or someone else, it's going to define your whole life. You don't want that, do you?
I don't want a lot of things. You can't fight the system. Might as well fight the whole world. And when it's you against the world always wins. Now, last warning. Out of my way.
You don't want this.
You don't get it. I am not going to change my mind.
Huh?
She's not lying. She's never going to change her mind.
Hannah?
Hey, glad you're alive, but doesn't seem to have made a difference. No good deed goes unpunished and all. Should know that by now. But I'm holding on. It hurts like hell, but I'm holding on.
Nozzo, what's happening?
She's paradoxing, and her PFE is failing. We can stabilize her here at HQ. Make sure she keeps her memory at the very least. Get her to the landing point, now.
Who? What? Shut up. Just shut up. I thought stopping the first would fix it. Wipe the slate clean. But you just can't stop yourself, can you?
Leave her alone. I stopped her. Stopped you.
That's just it. She doesn't stop.
You aren't making any sense. How did you get out of prison?
Look at me. I'm a ghost. We're close enough, it makes no difference. Nobody at the tombs could see me. They couldn't even hear me. So I just walked out. And now, my memory's changing. I'm becoming her. 60 years of her. Not yet. I still have time.
I had this under control.
You didn't. You really didn't. My memories are all jumbled up, but I can still remember one thing, clear as a bell. Doesn't matter what you say, she kills you. Just shoots and walks away. Leaves you for dead in this alley. Never looks back. After that, it just gets easier. What are you talking about? Murder, extortion, blackmail. She doesn't stop. I never stop. She just does whatever they ask.
Nozzo, is this all true?
Checking. Yes. A RICO investigation in 2010 uncovered it all. Massive corruption scandal. Hannah Tanaka was arrested, along with a handful of other co-conspirators.
A handful. There were dozens of us in every precinct. They made me, her, take the fall. 30 years in prison, and after that, there was nothing.
You'll destroy your whole life. Everything you are. Is that what you want?
Everything I am is gone. Do you know what her life is like now? No friends, no family. None will speak to us anyway. Living in a basement. Working at a grocery store checkout lane. Just a sad, miserable old lady and a legacy of shame. You know the worst part? She doesn't even regret doing it. Just that she got caught. I can't become that. I won't. I'd rather be nothing at all.
Chronozen will compensate you. Don't worry.
About that.
What?
Miss Tanaka lied to us on her application, remember? The brass is already planning to sue for fraud.
So they're just going to leave her like this?
She can countersue and probably win, but...
It'll take years and astronomical legal fees. I know how this works.
So this is your answer? You're going to shoot yourself?
That woman is not me. Not yet. And it's never going to be.
What about the good you've done? You said it yourself. You put a lot of bad guys away. If you do this, you'll never get it back.
That's the irony of it all. I checked the archive when I felt my memory changing. All those bad guys I caught, still caught, put away by somebody else. I thought I was so damn irreplaceable. Turns out, I made no difference.
Don't make me stun you, Hannah.
Please. I read your rule book. You and I both know that weapon won't work against me.
In most circumstances, yes. But you've triggered the Grandfather Paradox Protocol. Supersedes everything else. The weapon knows that. It will fire just fine.
We can still change things. You don't have to do this.
I'm open to ideas, as long as they're quick. I'm fading fast.
Can't we change her mind? Right here and now?
She can hear every word we're saying. So how about it? You gonna change your ways? Walk the straight and narrow? I don't... Who? Yeah, didn't think so. I'm starting to remember this moment. From her side, she thinks this is just a dream. I'm barely gonna remember any of this. I mean, she's barely gonna remember. Damn it, nothing we say is gonna make a difference.
Please, I can fix this. Just give me time.
No, this is my bed. I'll damn well lie in it. I want to hate you. You had a second chance. You pissed it away. Made things so much worse. You're rotten to the core. But you're me. I can't deny that. That rot was there all along. And now, there's only one way to get rid of it. I need to do this. Please, let me do this. I'm begging you. Don't let me become... that.
So I can either shoot her, and that'll be that, or I could miss and allow her to shoot herself. Either way, I get an achievement.
Hannah.
Huh? What's going on? Who's this old lady?
With luck, maybe you'll find out.
Fia, the ripples are starting to stabilize. Someone's about to report the gunfire. The police will get there in about 15 minutes.
And they'll take care of young Hannah here?
Yes. She'll be fine. They have an EMT with them.
Any other changes?
She still goes to prison in 10 years, if that's what you mean.
Come on! Help me!
Help is on its way.
Help?
Yes. And I'm sorry, but you're going to need lots of it.
Also, it said be on the wall.
Just stand up, nice and slow.
What the hell hit me?
That's not important right now. Do you know who I am?
Huh? No. Should I? Answer my question. What am I doing here? What the hell am I wearing? Where? Holy shit. Are those the Twin Towers? I haven't seen them since... I'm losing my mind.
It's going to be all right.
All right. Nothing's been all right for a long time.
Just brace yourself, Hannah. It will be over soon. Well, that's done. She get home all right, Noz?
Yeah, she's here. She's a bit confused. I'm thinking she needs a cup of tea with a sedative. You good to be on your own for a few minutes?
I'll be fine. You make sure she's taken care of.
Be back soon.
A full life. She lived a full life, but was it one worth living?
Hey. Hey. Are you all right?
I'm all good. I was just behind the door. Heard voices. Couldn't understand much. But when they stopped, I figured it was okay to come out. Everything is okay, right?
Yes, everything's okay. You're safe now, Imani.
Imani? I don't know anybody who still calls me that.
Sorry.
Don't be. Truth is, I kinda like the way you say it.
Imani.
Okay, now you're making it weird. But you know what I really like? The way you saved me. That was pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Fia, Hannah's all sorted. So, shore leave then? I can desync for, say, 7 hours? I need confirmation, Fia. Liability and all.
This is an octopus.
Good enough. I'll resync in 7 hours.
That's awesome.
Bye.
The next morning, September 11th, 2001, 7:23 a.m. Wasn't it like 8 something?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. You leaving?
Yes. Sorry.
What time is it?
Around 7:20.
Oh, good. 10 minutes before I have to get up.
Get up? What for?
The daily grind. Gotta get to the office.
Your office in the World Trade Center.
That's the one. Need to hit the R train by 8, or I'll never get a seat. But for now...
Maybe you could stay in.
Stay in? Tempting. I really wish I could. But New York rent doesn't pay itself. You want to meet up after work? Windows on the world again?
Sure. That sounds... sure.
Cool. It's a date. You can make some coffee if you want it. Or just make me some. I won't say no.
Okay, so use the coffee mug on the sink. Oh, we still have the pills. That's right. We have the rosemary thing. Rosemary hush.
It's full of coffee pods and nothing else. I'll just take one.
Okay. So...
The water won't...
Oh, I need to do it. So now we need to put this
in. That smells amazing.
Plus a dash of rosemary hush.
Here you go, Imani.
Gimme. Okay, I think I'm ready to tackle the world. I'll just... give it a few minutes.
Let's lay asleep for the next 12 hours. Enough time to avoid what's coming.
Imani, I'm heading out now. Sleep well.
Time 11. Poof. Complete chapter
Okay,
5.
moment of truth. Why am I so blasting nervous? Hello? Oh, it's still missing.
Oh, you like that one? It was Roog's last effort before he split off from his creative collective. Most say his work hasn't been the same since. Personally, I agree.
Imani, It's you! You're here!
I'm sorry? Have we met?
You don't recognize me?
I'm afraid I don't. But we can change that, can't we?
Sorry. It doesn't matter. Nothing is definite anyway.
It's not?
No, not as far as I'm concerned. Who knows what may or may not exist from 1 minute to the next? Sorry. I'm not making any sense.
I work with artists. I'm used to nothing making sense.
Try working with time travel.
Oh, you're with Chronos in. Don't tell me. You are from the future?
I couldn't tell you even if I was.
A woman of mystery, huh? And here I thought you were here to rescue some precious work of art.
No. I wasn't able to do that.
Huh?
It's nothing. Painting with my face on it. Gone now. No big deal.
Your face on canvas. Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see your face. We definitely know each other, don't we?
Don't worry about it, please.
Worry? Why would I wait? Oh my blasting God! Time traveler. It's you, isn't it?
Did you sleep well?
Did I sleep well? I slept the entire day. Wow. This is a lot to process. How long has it been? For you, I mean.
About an hour. You were sleeping when I left.
An hour? It's been 60 years for me.
I know.
I woke up thinking I was gonna get fired. But then I turned on the news. Do you have any idea how much survivor's guilt I had to work through?
I'm just glad you're okay.
Oh, don't get me wrong. So am I. It took a decade of therapy to be comfortable with that. I waited for you to call. I waited a long time. I thought I'd said something wrong. That I was too eager, or not eager enough, or that night was just the excitement from being almost murdered, or I never thought time traveler. I mean, why would I? Is that why you were there? To save my life?
Yes.
Don't lie to spare my feelings. Not now, please.
Sorry. I was there to save someone else, but I couldn't just leave you. Not like that.
I've heard how Chronozen operates. They don't like this kind of thing, do they?
Not usually, no.
So you took a big risk.
Maybe the risk was worth it.
Well, I can't argue with that logic. So, what now?
How about a drink?
Really? We just pick up where we left off?
Why not?
Well, this is more than a little bit awkward, isn't it?
I mean, I wasn't gonna say it, but... What? Imani? No. Not again.
For you.
It's not blasting fair. How could this happen again? Check the archive, Thea. Remember your training. When all else fails, check the archive.
Fire destroys priceless Lizzie Quinton memorabilia, claims life of great-granddaughter. New York, New York, April 23rd, 2029. A devastating fire at a storage facility yesterday claimed the life of Imani Quinton, 48, and destroyed irreplaceable memorabilia belonging to her great-grandmother, the legendary jazz singer Lizzie Quinton. The fire broke out in the early afternoon while Imani Quinton was inspecting the family's storage unit. Despite the swift response of firefighters, Quinton was trapped inside and could not be saved. The blaze also obliterated a priceless collection of Lizzie Quinton's memorabilia, including rare recordings, photographs, and personal items from her illustrious career in the 1930s. Additionally, several paintings of unknown quality were lost in the Inferno. Authorities are urging fans of Lizzie Quinton to stay away from the wreckage site for safety reasons, as the area is still being secured and investigated.
Died in a storage room fire in 2029. Her life and all the Pie Sycamore paintings destroyed. Again!
Hey, Fia?
Sorry, Noz. What's up?
I'm here at JV's. You coming?
JV's? Oh, right. Of course. Slipped my mind. I'll be right there.
Okay. See you soon.
There you are, Fia. You doing all right?
No, to be honest.
Couldn't be better.
That's
Mix. I'll have whatever he's drinking, please.
Coming right up.
You don't even know what I'm having.
I'm living dangerously today. Ugh. Club soda.
With lime.
With lime?
Some of us have different standards of danger.
So,
Yeah?
I have a favor to ask.
I had a feeling this would come up. The answer is no.
You don't know what I was going to say.
Imani Quinton. I know the signs, Fia. I've been where you are.
Please, Nozzo.
It's not up to me, and you know exactly why.
Come on. I saved her once already. Why can't I do it again?
Saving her was an accidental side effect of completing your main objective, which is how I marked it down on the report. Unless there's another reason why she survived that day. Please don't answer. I need the deniability.
I appreciate that, Nozzo. Really. But I need to do it again. All I have to do is stop a storage room fire. Should be easy.
You don't know, do you? No, you don't. Or we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Know what?
The storage room where she died. It was located in a building owned by NYU, specifically the NYU School of Chemistry. The fire was caused by a lab explosion on the floor above.
Oh no. Not.
I am afraid so. It's the same explosion that Joe Anderson tried to circumvent. I'm sure you remember what happened to him.
All too well. Blasted.
Yeah. You need to let it go.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Fia. Really, the brass takes a very hard line on agents going rogue, and I can't lose you too.
You're not gonna lose me, Noz. It was a passing fancy. It'll pass.
Promise?
I can't promise that, but I can promise to focus on the job. Fight the malaise, like always.
Okay, look, I get it. You're presented with all these possibilities. It's only natural to want some of them for yourself.
Speaking from experience?
Yes. God, yes. You think I didn't want to break time itself to get back what I lost? But we have to be better than that. We need to be better than that.
Control the chaos. I know.
Good. Speaking of chaos, I could use something a little more chaotic than club soda right now.
Music to my blasting ears. Mix, some chaos over here, please.
Coming right up.
A few days later, relative time. Fine.
Hey, Fia.
You're chipper today.
You're not gonna believe the client we've got lined up.
Who?
Get over here and find out for yourself.
Another day, another job.